that hawatoshi in a way, because it is very diminutive to us as a region. It's good to remind my sister here that we have equally capable member of parliament. What is happening in Mount Kenya is very simple. As it has been alluded, we gave UDA 47% of the votes, and by so doing, we could comfortably claim that we are the reason we have UDA government in power. And again, nearly 90% of members of parliament from Mount Kenya are from UDA. If you don't support the government of the day, which you formed as a member of parliament, then what is your role as a member of UDA? So the member of parliament from our region has to support the finance bill because it is a finance bill from the same government they come from. The members of parliament from our region have to support the government they formed. And the reason you find them taking the same, even in signing the motion to impeach the deputy president, it is, let's be honest with ourselves, that the deputy president and the members elected from a region don't meet eye to eye. We have seen people aligned to him calling those who don't support him Tokonia. Tokonia, for those who don't understand, you can never call an elected leader a more diminutive term. In the times of Mzungu and Mau era, there were snitches, those who could go telling on the Mau. So what the Mzungu used to do was to put them in a bag, a gunia. Then they would do the holes at the eyes, so that those you've come to snitch on cannot know you are the one doing it.
Okay.
Now, when you call elected members Tokonia, you're giving them the most diminutive term. When you call them...
There's a concern she raised, and that is on the fact that they keep changing their views or their stand. And even on this, there are a few members...
I too have an issue with anybody who goes...
And I'll take it back to last year when, after the Finance Act of 2023 was passed, and they went back and said we had not read it, they were MPs from that direction.
A few, though. I too have an issue with anybody who appends a signature, rightly doing so, then you go back to the people to say you didn't know what you're doing. I think somebody who does that is not honorable.
Okay.
Because you should stand by your decision. If you felt that the deputy president must be impeached, you appended your signature, stop coming telling us that you changed your mind. You are not drunk when you are doing it.
Okay.
But by and large, as I've said many times, whoever pushes this motion must be very careful. You asked about the political ramifications. Because if Gachagua survives this and he passes through the fire and comes out, I can tell you he's going to lock the mountain. Take that to the bank.
Okay.
And if he does that, then the president must ask himself, he locks the mountain to bring it back or to take it away from him. And if he does it, then the question is, how is UDA going to survive without 47% of the vote it already had? And mark you, there is Raila Odinga by the lines. What I like about Raila Odinga is his political experience. You see the way he's quiet right now, because he knows he's the biggest beneficiary of this process. Raila Odinga knows that the more they push Gachagua, he will be at the end receiving Gachagua if at all Gachagua survives. And two things will happen. If they're not careful, Gachagua will have the last laugh, or Gachagua will have the Samsonic moment. Samsonic moment, if they impeach him, he may not be able to vibe, but he'll go down with the whole house. The last laugh, because if he remains a deputy president, though maligned and sidelined, he will have the last laugh because he will lock the entire Mount Kenya and he will sell it to whoever he wishes.
Wow. Interesting sentiments here. And I'll be back to get more.